We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 1 for 2. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He'll try again, 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian.
Hit in the air to right field. Holt is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's just 1 for 6. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Wright stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On a line, that's a base hit. Up next for Minnesota, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now there goes Rosario. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. In plenty of time, and he's out at third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. windup and the 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Line drive, base hit. Now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Left side. There's one. On to Morrison, and it's a double play. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding into the box, Max Kepler. First pitch coming, here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 to him now. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's Robbie Grossman. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, 2 hits in 7 tries. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Swing and a line drive. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. Here's Brock Holt now.
Brock Holt.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter. Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting for
high and deep to right center. Kepler ranging back, and that one is gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. A base hit in his first trip. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here now is Ryan Lamar. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lamar is retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit well on the ground to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and that's the third out. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. So 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Sandy Leon will be next. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Digging into
number 3, Sandy Leon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Escobar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 out. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Now Lomo turns on one and sends it to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Riding in once again, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And there's out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Here's Brock Holt now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lamar moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. A bouncer up the middle. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Mitch Garver as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here now is Ryan Lamar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the air out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a hard liner, but foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Kepler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The tag, and he is out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Sano trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Dozier. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. And a knuckleball in the dirt. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He flew out at his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Logan Morrison comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 61.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Miguel Sano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Brandon Workman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Brandon Workman.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And the 2-out threat will not. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Escobar is calling for it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Brock Holt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Max Kepler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Leon gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Kepler is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in the switch.
The designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Lamar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he fouls this one off. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Throw will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Benintendi's on the move. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now catching, number 46.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Played on the backhand. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Escobar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. The next Twin up, Logan Morrison. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Escobar, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's a high pop-up. Moreland over to his right, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lamar has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now the Red Sox DH, Eduardo Nunez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. First pitch coming. Here it is. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get it.
And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Craig Kimbrell, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 40
from the stretch.
Craig Kimbrell.
The first pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is lifted out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 46. He'll take his first hacks here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit. And why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.